And what I think, designers always should ask just 3 basic questions in terms of product design, because we should like from broad go to the some narrow point. Topic of conversation. I'm a product designer, like human interface designer, and product designer is always like 3 questions. What is it? What we actually design? And like the final stage of what can be, I don't know, like just a document in Notion which describes everything what we design. It can be like next step how it works, and we design, for example, the way how this object or software works. It can be like different game engines, can be different technology what we use, can be different materials. And third stage, it how it looks like. It can be gold iPhone, for example, which is basically works the same how black iPhone works and white iPhone works, but it's the same iPhone, isn't it? Inside, but outside it can be like red, blue, green, yellow, you name it. And this is more marketing stuff. It's already like the way how thing looks, it conveys some sort of message for general audience, and it's easier to sell.
Yeah, and I guess because there were 3 things there, right?
Yeah.
So what is it?
Yeah, what is it? What we design?
What was it? And I guess that is a vertical that could branch off into many things, because I guess you would go, what is the purpose of this? Why are we doing this?
Yes.
What are we trying to get people to do? What do we want people to feel when they, right?
Well,
and they come at different.
And what always exists after question, and question goes from audience, like people in general. So it's what we're doing is always exist after question about like this is problem exists, what we should do about this problem. And it's the main point is it's not one single solution about one problem doesn't exist. Like problem boredom, for example, you feel bored, it's a problem. And how you can solve the problem, I don't know, you can just watch on TikTok, you can play Nintendo Switch, you can, I don't know, go walk, you can go and have conversation with friends, etc., etc. It's like a lot of what exists. And I absolutely love this part of design. I mean, thinking about design in this way. Remember Arc browser? Yeah. Arc browser. What Arc browser did?
Remember Arc browser.
Remember, always remember Arc browser.
Yeah.
Arc browser did quite simple thing. They saw the problem with a huge amount of tabs from people, and it's like every single UI in the world have capacity of how much UI you can put inside of it, how much data you can put inside of it. And tabs works well until you have 1,000 tabs, really. And they decided to make tabs vertical. Because again, you can do whatever you want. It's fully digital world. It's not such a thing like material, or you have patterns, of course, human patterns, with how users already used to use computer, and to be sure not creating new unusual patterns to learn, like to teach people how to use it, and it's like create some sort of friction for customers. But you can actually use this pattern because it looks like a tabs, but it's like vertical now, because all websites like just vertical, and you don't need like wide screen to just consume websites, isn't it? You need like vertical screen. And if you remember, first Xerox screen from the first GUI was like a A4 paper, like basically vertical screen, because this is like how documents looks like. And I believe something wrong with the horizontal computer screens right now. They should be vertical, probably. Again, it's another controversial thing to think, but it actually makes sense.
But do you think that could be partially appealing because it's unconventional, or do you think there actually
no, it's a conventional. It's like it's unconventional, but it's more useful if you think about it, because most content today is vertical.
Yes.
Take cameras, for example. Like all these cameras, what it filmed us. See this shape? It's like horizontal shape, looks like a camera. It tells it's a camera, But why it has this shape? It can have any shape because it doesn't have film inside of it. But still, it looks like you can put film inside of this camera. And again, most content shot vertically. And we have almost 0 cameras today with a vertical sensor, except maybe new Fujifilm camera. And it's still horizontal camera, but vertical sensor. But it's way more convenient to shoot like that because people just shoot vertically, and all cameras not designed ergonomically for vertical shooters. Everyone use it like that. Doesn't it? Because you can't just put like horizontal photo in Instagram because it occupies a very small amount of space inside of it. And same happened with the artworks for albums. I remember I wrote like when everyone started consuming music on iPhones, I wrote a tweet about, we go back to the cassette artworks. Remember audio cassettes? And they like used to have vertical artworks. And it actually works pretty well for iPhones or like vertical devices. And right now, here we have interactive audio cassette artworks for albums. We not use vinyl on digital devices. We not use compact disc and all this stuff with a square artwork format, which is I absolutely love in terms of like I collect vinyl and I appreciate the artwork and all this stuff. But again, most of the people use streaming software, and streaming software needs be different. And we see like interactive artwork in Spotify and Apple Music and all of this stuff.
It's nice how it keeps and it complements its history, like, right?
Yeah.
Right. And it's funny because that probably originates from, well, the original association with the cassette tapes, right? And it's like, people associate this with that. This works in this form. So even subconsciously in people's mind, that probably.
What I want to say, people even consuming vertical music, like vertical UI for listening music, they like old players have square format artworks, and I remember a lot of hate on this tweet, like, "Oh, you are just stupid! Like nobody gonna make vertical artwork for." And here we are. We have full screen experience in the new operation systems right now with a full screen, beautiful artwork for devices because it just makes sense, doesn't it? It's what we design, and we can think about it. Then how it works. You can design how vase works million ways because different materials, different way of producing, again, mass production, how to make it cheaper and all of this stuff. Engines can be very powerful engine, can be a very economical engine. I don't know, like beautiful Ford three-cylinder 1 liter turbo engine from Ford Fiesta. For example, absolutely stunning engine. And 6-cylinder BMW engine, for example. Also absolutely stunning piece of work, but they design for different purposes and for different intention and all of this stuff. One designed for speed and feeling, like gives people drive feeling and all of this stuff. Another one designed for economic and fuel efficiency, still gives a drive and all of this stuff. Electric engines designed differently, and all design of electric engines nowadays it's microchips, software, and all of this stuff. It's just another way of doing exact this stuff, isn't it?
Just different method, different approach.
Like if you drive electric car, isn't it?
Yeah.
You probably notice.
How do you know?
I don't know. You just tell me.
Look like that.
Yeah, and you probably notice you don't need to use brakes.
Yeah,
anymore.
Regenerative braking.
Yeah. You just like basically remove your
foot off the
foot. Yeah, and it's just like you're thinking about, okay, you don't need to use brakes. How cool is that?
Sounds dangerous.
Sounds dangerous, but it's cool because you don't need to replace brakes. They still there for safety purposes, and when you should stop immediately, I can say, because electric cars
but it makes
very
sense.
heavy.
It's like when they removed what's it called, the pen from the iPhones. It's just use your finger. Oh, when you want to go, and stop. So a one pedal approach. Now, if I was to come away from my car and come away from the one pedal approach, this is odd.
You can see it's kind of the same product, isn't it? Engine, car, and all this. But how differently it's done, and how differently you use different technology.
It's interesting. I saw a thing. Do you know Rory Sutherland? Rory Sutherland. Oh, anyway, he done something great about cars, electric cars, and cars as we know today. And he was saying about if we were all driving electric cars, and then someone come up with an idea to make
combustion
engine car today, you'd think they're absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
You think you're
gonna burn dinosaurs.
Yeah. I've got this. I've got this great idea where we're gonna have this really, really like 3/4 ton engine. Right, we're gonna have micro little explosions that happen around, which uses a flammable liquid, and it farts methane out the back, gases and fumes out the back of the car. And then someone goes, "Okay, all right. Is it faster? No. Is it quieter? Oh no, it's actually rather quite loud." There's all these different kind of things.
It's dirty and stuff. Right? We need more.
Can I charge
mechanical details there?
Can I charge it at home? Oh no. You're gonna have to drive about 5-10 minutes from your house to then go and fill it up. Where you're going to be trying to sold stuff at the store, at the store.
Yeah, it sounds crazy.
Sounds crazy, but it's the same thing, but a different interpretation of the thing, right?
Yeah, because again, we have inertia, like human inertia. We used to use things, and it's very hard to break patterns. Like you won't reinvent toothpaste, for example, and change the shape and all of this stuff, and it's not gonna be toothpaste, but maybe like tablets. What you chew in is like it's a real product, really.
Yeah.
And people like, why should you like tablets?
Yeah.
It's just so weird, isn't it? Pills and stuff. You chew in it, and it's like clean your teeth, and it just sounds crazy, but it's the same. So.
Yes.
And then it's like how it works, and then goes how it looks like, and it's like just millions of stuff happening there, because we can produce same product but change skin. Remember Venom? Yeah. Yeah, and it's like Venom. It's a good example of taming and all of this stuff. And this has happened with the products. They just change the theme. I don't know, red iPhone, green iPhone, all of this stuff, and people go and buy it because it changed the color, basically. Almost don't change anything and stuff, and it's absolutely legit thing for marketing, again, because the way how thing looks like convey the whole message for who it made, because you can create two vases with the different patterns, one pattern with the flowers and one pattern with the stripes, for example. Pattern with the stripes go to this type of interior, and with the flowers, more traditional interior, for example. And without anything, to the Japanese interior, for example. But it can be the same shape, the same properties.
Yeah.
Basically the same product.
But different utility.
A different utility. Yeah. And basically, here is it. It's like 3 parts of design. And on every single part, you can change anything. And you can disrupt anything.